What if one of the most sacred objects in history is not what we think it is? Welcome to History by Geet. Today, we uncover a mystery that has puzzled the world for centuries. A mysterious cloth believed by millions to be the burial shroud of Jesus Christ. But now, science has discovered something shocking. DNA evidence linking it not to one person but to many. And even more surprising, some of that DNA may trace back to India. So, what is the truth? A holy relic, or history's greatest mystery. The Shroud of Turin is a long linen cloth kept in the city of Turin, inside the Cathedral of St. John the Baptist. On this cloth, we see the faint image of a man front and back. A man who appears to have been crucified. The wounds match the description of Jesus Christ: nail marks, head wounds, and a pierced side. For centuries, many have believed this is the actual burial cloth of Jesus. But others say it's too good to be true. In 1988, scientists performed carbon dating on the cloth. The result? It dated back to the medieval period, between 1260 and 1390 AD. This suggested the shroud was created more than 1,200 years after Jesus lived. But that wasn't the end of the story. Researchers found no paint, no ink, no clear method used to create the image. Even more strange, the image behaves like a photographic negative, something science still struggles to fully explain. Recently, scientists studied DNA traces found on the shroud. And what they discovered changed everything. Instead of one person's DNA, they found multiple genetic profiles, male and female. This means the cloth has been touched by many people over time. But then came the biggest surprise. Some of this DNA showed connections to regions including India. Yes, India. Raising a bold question. Could this sacred cloth have traveled across ancient trade routes? Or even been created far from where we believed? Historians know that ancient trade routes connected India, the Middle East, and Europe. Fine linen and textiles were often traded across continents. It is possible that the cloth, or the material, traveled long distances before reaching Europe. Or perhaps it was created using techniques influenced by multiple cultures. But there's a major problem with this theory. For over 600 years, the shroud has been touched by thousands of people: pilgrims, priests, scientists, and handlers. This makes the DNA evidence highly contaminated. In simple terms, we cannot tell which DNA is original and which came later. So while the Indian connection is fascinating, it may not tell us where the shroud truly came from. So, where does that leave us? The Shroud of Turin remains one of the greatest unsolved mysteries in history. Science has questioned it, faith has defended it, and new discoveries have only made it more complex. Is it truly the burial cloth of Jesus Christ?
A medieval creation.
Or a relic that traveled across continents carrying stories we still don't understand? The truth may still be hidden in the fabric itself. And maybe some mysteries are never meant to be solved. If you love mysteries like this, subscribe to History by Geet for more hidden history.